Hi, everyone. What a night, y'all. How are y'all doing? Hi, Catherine, Red Eye, Rainbow Mom, Tim Carter, Yarn and Mittens, Hiders, James. Hi, Heather, Tiffany, Connie. Hi, Alyssa. How's everyone doing? Oh my gosh, my eyeballs are worn out, y'all. Sorry, Red Eye. Surprise, I'm on. Hi, Betty Joe. I need to get that countdown thing. I'm about to do some things with StreamYard over here now that I've been going live frequently. Hey, small town. So I'm assuming all of y'all have watched this. What I've watched is on Brittany's channel, and I watched a tiny, tiny bit right before I went on Brittany's channel. And then I have not seen anything else. So I really want to have my undivided attention at this. So y'all put a 1 if you've watched it, 2 no, so I can figure it out. Hi, Candace. All right. So pretty much most of y'all have. Hi, TJ Talks. Welcome. Okay, so some of y'all haven't heard about it or haven't watched it, I assume. I was at work and caught Brittany's late, so I'm catching up. Yes, same. Hi, Megan. It's okay. We just started. We haven't even really done a lot. Hi, just saying. Let me go actually in here. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go in here so I can edit this so bots can't come into this live. Hey, Keith. Scotty. I don't know if you want to come on, Scotty. Let me turn my sound off on my phone. Okay. Hi, Big Al. How are you? Okay, let me go on here. I forgot to do this before I went live. Hi, Lady V. Thank you, Small Town, for the super sticker. Hi, Trippy Dead. Okay, y'all, hold on. Give me just a second so I can fix this on my live. I don't want any bots in here. Well, to be able to comment at least.
Bots can comment?
Yes, they leave links to naughty sites.
Oh.
And it's usually spam and stuff. Y'all, my computer is running so slow, and it says my Wi-Fi is completely full. I don't know what's going on. Come on. Yes, yep. It's horrible. And I need to do it or else it's going to drive me crazy and they'll be all in here. Jim, it wasn't that long ago because actually our Wi-Fi went out, so I had to reboot it. I'm going to try it on my phone. I was a naughty bot once, Scotty. Hi, Catherine. Welcome. I love Britt. She should be coming in here. Okay. All right. I fixed it. Now we should have no bots. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Gigi. Okay. Let me see if Brittany's coming on. Hi, Shay Benet. Did you want to come on, Shay Benet? I know you were on Brittany's. Here, I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come on. I also put it in the Discord, by the way. I know, Britt makes me laugh too, Megan. She's funny. Why is she mad at you, Connie? She's not mad at you. All right, Brittany's coming on. She'll be on in just a little bit. Hi, Gregory. Hi, Jenny Lynn. Welcome. Thank you all for coming over from Brittany's channel, by the way. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I probably need to do that, Betty Jo. I'll reboot everything and clear all my cache and everything. I need to do it. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and start this video, if I can find it. Okay. Hi, Appalachian. Well, it says I'm sharing my screen, but I don't see my screen sharing. Okay, there it is. All right. I agree, Catherine. She's very sweet and very laid back. We like facts over here, too. No, I'm trying to get this screen to share, but my computer is really making me mad. I don't even Okay. Hey, everyone coming in. Okay. Can y'all hear me, by the way? Okay. We got this. Sorry, y'all. My computer was going crazy on me for a minute there. All right, I'm going to step away from the chat so I can play this, and then I'll come back, but I won't be able to see the chat. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear the video. Well, here. Can y'all hear that now? I keep saying that y'all can't hear it. No, no sound. Okay. What is going on? Well, let me try it again, y'all. Let me know. I'm sorry. Okay. Jake.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, y'all. Let me
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
I can come up for a little bit while you get situated, girl.
When you go to share your screen, Mal, scroll down. There'll be a little box you got to tick for the audio.
I did. It says it's on.
It does.
Like in StreamYard?
No, when you when you share your screen, Did you do your entire screen or a tab? Did you share a
Uh,
Chrome tab or your entire screen?
I think it's a Chrome tab. Let me look. Hold on. Let me remove it.
Share, yeah, whatever tab you got on, share that tab and then scroll. Sometimes you gotta scroll to see the little audio box you gotta click.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. How is you? Long time no talk.
I know. I needed a little mind break. I was just floored. I'm excited to go over this.
Scotty threw me off with his name. I was like, who's coming on the panel?
Go to jail.
Yeah.
Jail.
Okay.
Oh, Scotty, we've missed you.
Yeah, I've been busy.
You're writing.
It's October, man. It's Halloween. It's my favorite month of the year. There's so much stuff to do and go see.
Yeah, what do you
Okay,
like to do?
I like to scare people at the haunted houses.
That's cool.
I don't even work there though. They probably think I'm weird. No, I'm kidding. No, haunted houses are badass. The forest walks.
I love.
We have this thing where you got to stay overnight. You got to make it through the night in a tent. It's pretty wild.
That's cool.
At like a real place?
Huh?
At a real haunted house or just a fake one?
No, in the woods. And you pay to go
Whoa.
in, and you got to make it through the night, and it's in the woods. Yeah, it's scary.
Oh
It's
my
all
goodness.
night. Yeah.
That's really cool. I would love that.
Hmm.
So you like to scare people.
Yeah, I like to scare people though.
I
What's
used to
funny when
actually be, I would say I used to actually be an actor in a haunted house before. It was pretty fun.
Okay.
well, that's
So
who I
you,
scare. I'll be at the haunted house and I'll scare the people that work there. Crickets. You guys aren't laughing.
sorry, no, I'm reading this. So you said I share the Chrome tab and then share tab audio, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then you should have it.
Okay.
I was just being quiet because I knew Mal was trying to ask you something. Sorry, I was laughing though.
Uh,
No, you're fine. All right.
If I pop off,
My
I might
husband's
come back in
laughing
a
at.
little bit.
Okay. Okay. So let me know if y'all can hear the sound.
you want me to do the music while we're waiting? Dun, dun, dun,
Can y'all not
dun,
hear that?
dun, dun, dun. No, it's just scrolling to me.
Mm-hmm. It's spinning. It's got to be StreamYard. It's been acting funny lately.
This is irritating the crap out of me.
What's the channel? What's the news channel you're on?
WTOC.
WTOC News, Weather and Sports in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it. Sorry, chat.
Is it mother missing child, the only suspect case discusses her blah blah blah? Leilani Simon
Yes,
interview.
that's it.
So if I go back to here, whoops.
They better not have blocked me.
I doubt it. It's probably being overloaded right now. Everybody's
I
wanting to see
know.
it.
Everybody on everything is playing that. But whenever I get off my live, I'm gonna clean my computer up. Hopefully that will help.
That one.
Yes. Is this I think this is the whole one.
You guys can see it and hear it.
Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us.
Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yes. Thank
Yes.
you. Can
Okay.
y'all hear it in chat? Y'all can
In a
hear it?
WTOC exclusive, Leilani Simon, the mother
They can hear it.
Yep. Perfect.
They can. All right.
of missing Chatham County toddler
Thank you,
Quinton
Scott.
Simon, is speaking out tonight for the very first time since he was reported missing nearly 3 weeks ago. Chatham County Police and the FBI believe Quinton is dead and are actively searching a local landfill for his remains. Police say Leilani is the only suspect in his disappearance as well as his death. And tonight we have team coverage with our Shay Schrader and investigative reporter Max Dieknike. We begin with Shay, who joins us live outside of the Simon home. Shay, what did she talk to you about?
Leilani and I spoke about a number of things, including what she remembers from the morning she first reported Quinton missing to what life has been like as the days have gone on, still with no sign of Quinton. I talked to Leilani as well as her mother, Billy Howell, who were both just distraught over Quinton's disappearance. They say they've been harassed in the days and weeks since Quinton disappeared, but Leilani wants everybody to know that she's not running away.
I'm here. I've been here every day since this. I am not running and I'm not hiding. And if something does come up that I am at fault, I will take myself to that police station.
Chatham County Police have repeatedly said that though they've named Leilani the prime suspect in her son's disappearance and death, they don't believe she's a flight risk. Leilani says that she and her mother, Billy Howell, spend their days in the backyard of their home because it's too difficult to be inside with reminders of Quinton and the fact that he's gone.
Every day that goes by is less tears and more anger, not knowing what's happening, if that's even understandable. You wake up every day angry, hoping that you're going to get a phone call, and that phone call just doesn't come.
CCPD and the FBI haven't released many details in the case and haven't said why they believe Quinton is in a landfill. Police say they're doing that to preserve any potential court cases down the line. Leilani and Billy tell me that they get their new information about the case from watching the news and that they feel all they can do now is hope.
We want something great to come out of this, but mostly we want him not to be found in that landfill. We want him found happy and alive. We want him back in our arms, holding us. That's what we want. We're just hoping that he's in somebody's house and they're feeding him, and we're hoping that, maybe they wanted a baby or couldn't have a baby. Maybe they thought they were his savior. But it's not. That's their best hopes at this point.
Chatham County Police say they have no reason to believe that Quinton was abducted or kidnapped, and they have evidence that suggests he was placed in a dumpster and that his remains are in the landfill that they're currently searching. Leilani Simon hasn't been charged with anything at this time, but police say she is the only suspect in her son's disappearance. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Live in Chatham County, Shay Schrader, WTOC News.
Y'all, is it just me? Did y'all see tears? I saw someone say that they didn't see any tears. I didn't see any tears either.
Back in our arms.
Did you see that right here? See the mom? Look.
Yes.
She knows her daughter's full of shit right there.
That's what I took from it.
Feeding him.
Yeah.
It's like she can't even look at her daughter.
No, as soon as her daughter said she hopes he's alive somewhere, blah, 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 her mom just like turned and yeah.
Yep. I don't like that.
But I don't know. What do you guys think about the door open though? Like the door being open, isn't that weird?
I think that is weird. Yeah, what do y'all think about that?
I don't know, girl. It's odd to me. I want to see more like facts. Like I feel like we've gotten limited stuff from LE,
Yeah. It's so hard to know what's true at this point because it's become such a freaking circus from what's true and what's not true. But from this does her no favors, in my opinion. She should have done this the day he went missing, the day he reported him missing. She should have done this. So the fact that she's doing it now, there's Britt, without she's doing this now after this whole rupture of Tybee Island going out and everything. And like Billy Joe's face says it all to me right now, how she thinks of her daughter speaking at this point, like what's coming out of her mouth.
So I got a question.
Oh, I am going to throw a shoe at you.
A shoe? That's well, that ain't nothing. Throw a dozen shoes at me.
I asked you to come on multiple channels today.
I was waiting for the link, and nobody would put the link in chat, and it wasn't in Discord, and it wasn't in my Instagram. So I was just sitting there, la 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 la.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I'll spare the shoe. I didn't know that part.
So is that 10?
I'm
is that
sorry.
10?
I usually post it. It's my fault.
Is that tent in their front yard? That something the family put up? The family put that up, right?
No, wait a minute. I think that Bullhorn Betty and like all of them made the whole thing, right? You guys in chat?
Not by the road though, the one back in their yard.
There's more of this interview. Rainbow Mom, do y'all know where the rest of the interview is?
It's on there. It's after that one.
Oh, okay.
So the family moved the whole thing closer to the house because somebody put a sign on the memorial that she was a baby killer. So the family takes the whole memorial and moves it all the way to the house. So now
nobody can mess with it because it's in their yard, not in the easement, and so now they're trying to take credit for it. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
And the second one is at the babysitter's house, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said the family put the tent up.
Yeah.
They might have put the tent over it, but the actual memorial was from.
Here's my thing, you guys. I'm going to throw a wrench in everything right now real quick.
Of course.
So, well, not really a wrench. So, the door opened and that weird family member somebody talked about is kind of interesting. But the police say they got evidence that he's not alive anymore. But what if more transpired that night than we know? And what if when she went to that dumpster, if that's where she went and they have video of it, what if she knew she had to call the police to report him missing and wanted to get rid of other stuff in the house so they wouldn't get in trouble?
I thought about that.
I have
okay.
That too.
So I've done some map work. And did you know that there's a pond 2 blocks down from their house and there's railroad tracks and there's a big river that's like swamp all the way down on both sides? There's like a lot of, you can drive back in there from their house, go in the back way and go back into this place. And it's like a 2-track through the woods and in the swamp. He could be anywhere back there and the police probably haven't searched that.
Have they searched that? I thought they searched like all the surrounding areas.
I haven't heard anything about the swamp.
The river and then railroad tracks and the swamp all back there.
No, I just heard the woods.
That's just behind their house, right? So my point is all these people out there causing freaking trouble, yelling and screaming in front of the house. Those people should put their freaking boots on. And they should be going and searching all down them roads and by the tracks and the river and the swamps, looking where the police aren't.
I agree.
Helping. That's what I think. And I know ain't none of them going to listen to me, but if I was down there, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
The police are going to get a confession from somebody a lot easier than people yelling and screaming obscenities and, lewd remarks in their front yard, if you ask me.
I think they think that kind of pressure will make them talk, but I don't see it that way. I don't think that it will necessarily make them talk, but I want to know what apparently they said Paul, one of the younger brothers, was there at the house too, and we haven't heard anything about him either, or if that was true and confirmed.
Yeah, nothing. Mm-mm.
But yeah, I think that's what needs to be done. I think that these people that are down there should be looking.
I do think I will say this, Scotty, because that was why I wanted you to come do maps, because Craig and I looked and we saw the swamps, the railroad. They're not even that far from a military base.
No, they're not.
But because honestly,
There's a lot of stuff by them. Like,
it is very possible they saw her throwing evidence in the land into the dump. It's very possible.
I think it was just like a trash bag, right? They don't know what it is, but they take what they found at the house. They take her going to the dumpster, so they believe that's where he is. But what happens if it was other stuff like drugs or paraphernalia or whatever? Who even knows?
I don't think that they saw her holding him, because she'd be in jail, in my opinion.
Yeah, if they knew it was him, she would already be arrested.
Yeah, absolutely,
right?
Would have been arrested because
so I think
footage.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, what if it wasn't him? What if it was other things she wanted to get rid of?
That's what that's what I'm thinking. More so leaning towards what it is.
Well, now that they confirmed that the door was open between 2 and 5, I've really banked, or not banked.
And was that in the morning?
2 and 5 in the morning, yes, the door was open. And I believe that door was open to air out fumes of bleach from their house. I think that was after the cleanup. I really do.
Well,
I don't think that.
Yeah.
Well, just think about it.
Well, I was just about to say that's like right
yeah. Well, that's what she could be getting rid of, right?
Exactly.
Empty cleaning bottles and rags and all that shit.
Exactly. Because it doesn't. I don't think Quinton would be tall enough to open that door on his own. Then you got to consider the brothers in the house.
Yeah.
Q sleeps in the room with Leilani and Danny. So Q would have to get up, go out of the room, probably go down the stairs if it's upstairs where their room's at. Get past the lot before he would get to that door. And then you got to wonder if a 20-month-old baby's even tall enough or strong enough to turn the knob and open it and unlock it. So to me, I think that door was open.
Opened it, for sure.
A bunch of people in chat are saying they searched all that. There's no way. There's miles and miles and miles of swamp, like forever. And the river like snakes. It's everywhere back there.
I do agree with Craven's comment right here. They said in the first interview segment, she says maybe they thought they were his savior about the possibility of someone having him, and they thought that it was a strange statement. And I 100% agree with that. A lot of the stuff Leilani says in this just kind of caught me by surprise.
Me too.
I was just like, what? And her body language. Brittany, do you see tears on her face?
No.
I don't know where's that.
The only time I do
see Dula.
One time.
Thank you for becoming a member.
Yeah, Leslie, that's awesome. I do see tears one time.
Yeah.
And the one time that I see her really actually legitimately cry is over the protesters scaring her into not being able to go out of the house.
Which will play that.
Was for a split second.
And you know, I don't blame her for being scared. And like I said before, I don't agree with that type of protesting. I do not think it's okay. No. Not only for, put Billy Joe and Leilani aside, but the people surrounding their home.
But do you know who didn't want to be scared? Quinton.
Yeah.
I bet you Quinton didn't want to be scared, Leilani.
Exactly. And so that's why I'm saying put Leilani and Billy Joe aside, but think about all the other people. Law enforcement can only do so much, and that's really not helping anything.
It's not. It's, if anything, it's hurting. It's taking their time away. But Sleuthy said something I wanted to say. Just because you make an ugly face doesn't mean that people are going to feel sorry for you.
Yes, 100%. I thought about that too.
That's the best. A whole new meaning to the Kim Kardashian ugly cry.
Yep.
Like it.
Yep. And why does she think that if she... Oh, gosh, I lost that comment. I should have pinned it. Hold on.
Nobody will give me a definitive answer on this husband of Billy Joe's either.
And
So
why
I'm
does she think
guessing.
that if she hasn't done anything wrong? Yeah. What did you say,
Yeah,
Brett?
would you ever say, right? I'm sorry, this
Anything wrong, I'll be the
all
first one to go to the police station.
Yeah, would you ever say that, like, if you were not? Sorry, this one gets me worked up. That's why I took my time, because I was trying to calm my nerves down. But this interview does not help, and it does not give them any sympathy. Now, I will say it does make me wonder if Billy Joe is like hanging on by a thread, and she's about to lose her stuff on Leilani. It does look like that, but that's about all I'm giving.
Yep. David, excuse me, sir. I feel like women are not harsh. I feel like we are honest and we can read other women. Right? Would you all agree with that?
I'm gonna be hard. Yeah, of course, yes. And I'm gonna tell you, when somebody's making an ugly cry and there's no tears going down their cheeks,
that's a red flag.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I think just as a mother, we could read that pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, David, what do you think about that? Do you think like she's sincere? I'm open to y'all's thoughts and opinions. If y'all don't agree with me and you think Leilani is really hurting and she's being 100% sincere, please tell me.
Yeah.
And I would love to know like why you think that also.
Yep, me too.
Ugly.
I don't think it's sincere, not
It's
because
just a term,
she's
David. It's just a term. I ugly cry.
So do we actually agree on something, Scotty?
well, I don't think she's like has that bond with them like she should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't say his name ever.
No.
Scotty,
So
when she said to holding him, she said he should be holding us.
Yep.
He should be holding us.
No, you should be holding your baby and protecting your baby and loving your baby. But again, y'all, I still think it boils down to the fact that she's, and not saying everybody is like this. Everybody's mental state, everybody's past, everybody's childhood, everybody is different. But I do think a lot to do with Leilani is how she was raised, and also the fact that she was a young mom, pregnant for 3 years straight. She already has mental issues. She has substance abuse issues. She's got, not mental issues, but she's got mental health struggles. I've got mental health struggles, but y'all know what I mean. So I think that has a lot to do with it also, not sticking up for her by any means.
Can I just say that this still shot right here on your screen is everything?
I know. That's perfect, Scotty.
Who have you don't see mother and daughter, right?
No.
Not once did she touch her back, rub her hair,
tell her
it was okay. Nothing. It's icy cold.
Yes. Me too.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. We got really bad weather.
Okay. Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in a little while. Listen, okay?
All right. Be careful.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Love you. Be safe, Shay.
Love you too. Bye, guys.
Love you. Bye.
What? She even turns further. Like she almost goes full back on her.
Yes. Yeah. As soon as she replay that, Scotty, as soon as she makes that statement, she look at her face, y'all. Look at her eyes. Look at her mouth. Look at her face.
We want him found happy and alive. We want him back in our arms, holding us.
Girl, he ain't holding you. Look at that.
We're just hoping that he's in somebody's house and they're feeding him, and they were hoping that, maybe they wanted a baby or couldn't have a baby. Maybe they thought they were his savior.
Right. You're speaking highly of somebody that could potentially take your kid. It makes no sense.
Her eyes are closed tight.
Chatham County Police say they have no.
She looks like she does not believe her daughter.
Oh, no, she don't.
In my opinion.
No, and it's like I said now on my channel. She That's her child. Okay, baby, the charger's plugged up in your room at the head of the bed. That's her daughter. She knows her better than any of us.
Mm-hmm.
And remember back to that first interview. She lies and they can't trust anything she says. She lies all the time and they don't even know why she lied.
Right.
And she knows her daughter is in the wrong. I think Billy Joe is, I think a part of her wants to defend her, but a part of, in my opinion, is getting to the point where she's starting to get angry about it.
I agree. Do y'all
Look
want
at
to
her
go?
getting her. Look at her getting her face ready right there.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's still shot. I need that in like a screenshot, please.
Yeah, I'm seriously gonna go get a screenshot of her ugly face crying. That right there.
Yes.
Not one tear.
I do not see one tear.
Look at that. Looking like a.
Her face isn't red like you would be crying.
And she looks over to her mom right there.
Like a, oh gosh.
No, Billy Joe's crying.
Oh yeah, Billy Joe. I can tell she's heartbroken.
Leilani's like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It's hard with this one.
Scotty, what do you think about her saying, if they find something to prove I did it, then I'll walk myself into that jail? Like, what do you think about that?
Well, she didn't quite say it like that. She said if they find something or they find that I'm responsible for something, then I'll go down there.
Yeah.
Which could mean like her not watching them as good as she should be or whatever. That could mean a lot of things.
Sleepy says she feels the same way as I do. It makes me feel like she doesn't think that they're going to prove that she did it. Like she thinks she's going to get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a weird feeling if they don't find him that they're not going to be able to charge her. That's just my feeling.
They'll be able to. They just have to gather as much evidence as possible. They haven't found May Malete, and they have Larry locked up right now. There's so many cases out there that they have done no body convictions, but it is harder. It's harder, and they need a ton of evidence. Like they need DNA.
Oh, I'm not going to lie to you, Mal. I had higher hopes, but my hopes have kind of went down since all this circus show has begun, because it's going the same way as Summer Wells now. Like I'm seeing so many similarities.
Yes.
Well, in this one though, they have a crime scene.
Exactly. They have a crime scene. They have a suspect. They have. I do have hopes.
I think if they had like her DNA and the baby's blood, though, that they would have arrested her already, because that would be enough. So I don't think they have that.
A lot of people are saying accidental drowning. I can't jive with that.
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's impossible. It is possible he went into that pool, but
it can't be though, because they wouldn't have evidence to believe that he's not alive anymore by that. So it's got to be something. It's got to be something else.
Exactly, Scotty. That's why I can't get on board with that, because there's nothing to prove. Like there's no way to prove a drowning without. And they would not put that out to the public that he's deceased without knowing 100%. They've got something. Just what is it? I thought blood, luminol, but somebody said if there was blood like that, that house would be roped off and they wouldn't be able to stay in it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But unless they got the evidence they needed, I don't know.
They ripped the floors up and cut the walls out. You know what I mean? Like they take what, well, I don't know if they did, but they do.
Okay. They do that, and they'll let you go back in there after they do that.
Yeah, they'll take what they need out.
Who's to say they didn't do that 2 days that they were draining the pool then?
Right.
They could have.
They were there all day.
And somebody was asking me about cars, like, why would they not confiscate a car? We don't know that they haven't. They've been kind of quiet on the investigation part. I mean, she would have had to have transported him in a car, you know? I mean, she ain't going to walk to the trailer park.
Right.
And dump him.
Kennedy. That's how you pronounce your name, right? I like how that's spelled. I disagree with the drowning, but do y'all feel that the boyfriend had something to do with it, or do y'all believe he just knows what she did? In my personal opinion, now this is where me and Brittany don't see eye to eye, but that's fine. I still love you.
You know.
Yep. I don't think he had anything to do with the actual act. I think that Leilani possibly told him what happened and he dipped because he was like, I am not dealing with this. I'm not going to be caught in the middle. I'm not going to get charged. I'm gone. And legally, he can't take his daughter. So I think he went to his parents' house and they're working on trying to get custody.
Oh, you are aware that they're trying to say that she's not biologically Danny's now, right?
All that takes is one DNA test.
Right.
How old is that one?
3
Less
months.
than a year old, yeah. 3 months old.
3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
My question is, if the boyfriend knows something, didn't like say the mom, Betty Jo wasn't there, obviously, and the boyfriend, and then the other guy, because there's like 3 adults, right? Her, the boyfriend, and the brother or whatever.
Yeah.
So what happens if none of them other ones saw anything, but they know through association or from what they've seen or heard said? What charge would that be if they just don't say anything to police? It wouldn't be, right?
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't. There's nothing criminal about not telling them because that's your Fifth Amendment right.
Right.
Yeah.
See, Candace, I don't know if that's true though, because there's rumors going out that he wasn't even there in Atlanta. I don't know. That's the issue with some of these cases when they become a circus like this. You just I can't stand. That's why I backed away from Vaughn and Dre McRae. It became a literal circus.
Yep. So with this one, and I'm so close to saying, y'all have it. I stopped talking about, or I stopped looking at Summers because of it.
Yeah, that's another one I stopped looking at. Summers.
Yep.
And it's
I just don't. I mean, when it's to the point where you watch a live stream and you go 20 minutes without hearing Quinton's name, and that's what happened to me today. I was watching a specific live stream, and I looked at the clock and I was like, damn, it's been like 20 minutes since this has started, and we haven't even heard that baby's name. It's about all of the other players involved now.
Right.
And it's just, I don't like it.
Betty Jo says that the baby's 4 months old, and Cher is the one saying that the baby isn't his. I don't know. I haven't heard Cher. I don't know.
Yeah, she's saying that. But, I mean, we don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't think that you can live in the home with her, sleep with her.
Right.
You know, share a room with her.
I don't see how that makes sense.
No,
David says, if she's that dangerous, why would he leave an infant there? Because he legally cannot take her with him. Number one, in the state of Georgia, he legally cannot because he was not married. Sorry, he was not married to Leilani. Second of all, what was my second point?
Probably.
T-Fax. They came and took the kids. I mean, anytime there's a suspected murder in the house and there's other kids in that home, they're gonna take the other kids. No doubt about it.
Even if they did, which I speculate they probably have now, in my opinion, they're probably with the family member if there's one that's fit to take them.
Mm-hmm.
But even when they first take them, they're going to keep them in state custody at least until they can clear
Yes.
a family member and make sure that they don't have any, wrongdoings or part in any of this. Like, I don't think that they would have ever, even if paternity was established, let the grandma and grandpa take Sky out of state
Yes.
with all that's going on.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yeah,
think
well, he
these-
can't take the baby.
I think these creators that insert themselves in the case instead of just reporting on it, like actually get close or
Mhm.
friends with the, not friends or whatever you want to call it, with the people that are actually in the case. Not only are they hindering an investigation, but I think one of these times the police ain't going to play around and somebody's going to get charged.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
There was quite a few with the Summer Wells case, and now there's a couple with this case, and I don't know. I don't think it's cool.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
It's great.
I don't either. Do you
Like
want
right now, really, the focus on YouTube shouldn't be like the stuff that's going on outside the house or like people on channels pointing fingers. I think it should be more of like, if the police can't find him in the landfill, or if he isn't there, then where is he?
right?
You know what I mean? Like try to find this
Yeah, that's
little
what I'm
boy.
saying. All this stuff is doing nothing to help Quinton. It's doing nothing. Like, what is it accomplishing?
Where you can stand outside that house all day, you can put your boots on and you can walk along the road with a stick and like move the
Yeah.
grass away and like look, or go down to the end of the, down by the river and look down there, and
Yep.
you can go look.
And they're in that area already, so
Yeah. And maybe he's not there anywhere, but at least all you can do is say you tried, right?
yep.
Kind of thing.
100%. Do you want to play the next clip where she's talking about people outside the house?
Is there another one further down?
Yeah, Brittany, which one is it? Go back
Wait
up.
a minute. I think it'll play right immediately after that one goes off. Like, you just let it keep playing.
Oh, okay.
Well,
And that's how it did with me when I played it.
Live in Chatham County, Shay Schrader, WTOC News.
You wake up every day angry, hoping that you're going to get a phone call, and that phone call just doesn't come.
Well, it has been almost 3 weeks since anyone has reportedly seen Quinton Simon. Right now, a search continues for the little boy's body at a Chatham County landfill after police say they believe Quinton was thrown in a dumpster. They've also named his mother as the only suspect in his death. In a WTOC exclusive, we are hearing from her for the very first time. Thanks for joining us for the News at 5. I'm Dawn Baker. This 20-month-old little boy's face has captured the hearts of many across our country and, of course, right here at home, as we wait for any update for law enforcement officers. As the investigation continues, Leilani Simon, Quinton's mother, the only suspect in a disappearance, says all this has been hard to process. Our Shay Schrader is live outside of Simon's home. Shay, what did Leilani tell you?
I talked with Leilani Simon about a number of things, including what she says happened the morning she reported Quinton missing and what life has been like since. As you know, this case has drawn a huge amount of national attention, with people all over the place emotionally invested in finding Quinton. That attention has driven some people to do what they call protesting outside the Simon home all hours of the day. In several instances, these demonstrations have become disruptive, with 4 people being arrested over the weekend for blocking the Simons' driveway and banging on their windows and doors. When I spoke with Leilani and her mother, Billy Howell, they told me that some people have gone so far as to leave signs that say things like baby killer on Quinton's memorial, which they say disrespects his memory.
It makes it hard to even process what's going on around us. We get to the point that we have to barricade our own home in order to feel safe in our backyard. Because we can't even process what's happening everywhere else, or even have the time to do so. I can't even walk out and appreciate my own son's memorial or put down the gifts that I got for him. I can't even go out there and do that without harassment and negligence and just everything. It's devastating to see that this is how the outside world reacts.
Leilani tells me that they've put up security cameras around the home as well as floodlights, and that they've had to move Quinton's memorial away from the street to keep unwanted attention away from it. Leilani and I also talked about the fact that she is the prime suspect in Quinton's disappearance, but she says that she's not going anywhere. I'll have more on that story coming up on the news at 6. Live in Chatham County, Shay Schrader, WTOC News.
You know how infuriating it is to hear her say that, you know, the only time that she legitimately cried and actually showed tears was when she was talking about the protesters and what they were doing to her.
Mm-hmm. It's all me, which makes me believe that's like narcissistic behavior.
Yep.
Not saying she's a full-blown narcissist, but I mean, she could have some of those qualities, like the me. When your son is missing, presumed dead.
It's devastating to see that this is how the
Like, Billy Joe looks genuinely distraught. I will say that. But I just can't vibe with Leilani, except for at this moment when she's fearing for herself.
I'm no good at cases like this because it's the people. You know what I mean? There's no like other, It's like the dumpster and the police are at the landfill and they named her, so that's all there really is.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what they found.
Me too, and I want to know. I want to know about this boyfriend's timeline because they're trying to say that the boyfriend arrived at work late that day. I can't even find if he's been confirmed to go to work at all. And if he really did go into work late, that makes that super small window that we come up with even smaller than that.
What happened to Life's baby girl?
What do you mean?
Small Town just said, can we keep 10 to Life in our prayers for her baby girl?
What happened? Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry, I just saw that. Well, I'm sending prayers to her baby.
Yeah, but everything's okay. Is she sick?
I don't know.
Lord.
Maybe y'all keep talking. I'll look at her community post.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This girl, she's one of those that I don't think that she would ever tell what she did. Like,
oh, I can read it. 10 to Life. I debated posting publicly about this, but I'm a firm believer in the power of prayer, which is why I've decided to make this post. While we were out of town Sunday afternoon, Emmy started having seizure-like episodes out of the blue. Her body became stiff, folded in half, and her eyes were wide open with a dazed gaze. The episodes only stopped if Jer or I intervened to wake her up. Our pediatrician said to watch her at home and bring her in first thing Monday. So they took her, then she fell into another episode, so they rushed her to XOXO. She's had a bunch of tests. She's had over 10 seizures in 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
They're unsure what's causing the episodes, but she has an entire team of amazing neurologists working to figure it out.
Jesus help her.
Yeah, she said, I just please ask you for your prayers if you're reading this. Like I said, I believe in the power of prayer, and our little Emmy could use them right now.
Oh my gosh, it gives me goosebumps. I'm definitely praying.
Lord help her. Seriously.
That's heartbreaking.
Oh dear Jesus, help her. Poor little baby. How old is she? Like a year old?
Yeah, she's
Months.
hold on.
Yeah, she's young.
Adorable.
Oh, I couldn't imagine. I would lose my mind. I would be
I would
scared
too.
to death. Ooh.
And just out of the blue like that,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be hard. That'd be tough.
Just happened all of a sudden.
That's what
You know?
it kind of seems like. Yeah.
Mm.
Lord, I
Hopefully
hope she's
get
okay.
that figured out. Oh my gosh, everybody's
So
praying.
weird. It's so weird she'd snap out of it when they would talk to her.
Yeah, it's very
I've never
scary.
heard of you being able to snap out of a seizure.
I don't know.
What'd she say, 10 in the last 24 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that can take a toll on a little one. For
Mhm.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's everybody please be praying for that baby.
Mm.
Ooh.
Isn't it crazy how like different people are? Like look at Annie Elise and her daughter, and then look at this girl on the screen.
Yeah.
No,
The
right?
difference in people.
Yeah.
Yep.
That she doesn't even care about she doesn't care about Quinton, and she doesn't care about the two that are in the system.
No.
You know, you didn't hear her say anything about I miss my kids. And even like withholding Quinton, he's supposed to be here to hold us. That
Mm-hmm.
was the most telling thing I've heard her say. Like it just really proves. Oh God, there's
Sorry, Brett.
no. I was just saying, there's such a detachment there. There's no bond at all.
Well,
Like,
I think because she hasn't had to raise them, right?
no.
So the bond ain't there. Yeah, everybody else does it for her.
And Billy Joe's hands over her face, like, I don't know. That just says something to me right there. Dusty, will you get that bug? The stink bug. Get it. Get it, babe.
You better hope Tristan don't wake up and come see that.
Oh my gosh, he'd flip. Dusty, please get it, babe. Please.
Nah.
Just get it. You're out of the bed pretty much. I'll push you off.
I like that pretty much.
It is.
Pretty much.
Duke, go get the bug.
Duke is not going to get the bug. He's going to be scared of the bug. My 75-pound dog.
Dude.
Okay, sorry. I saw that and nope, I'm not gonna go to sleep. And then that thing landed on my face.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, guys, I don't know. Besides like people that are there looking for him elsewhere, or waiting for them to find him out there, or coming out with some more, or arresting somebody, I don't think there's really much anybody can do.
That's what I was saying, like earlier on mine. I think I'm gonna talk a little about Harmony tomorrow because her dad was arrested today for her murder. So we got other stuff going on. I would like Scotty, if you ever come around, to do Ethan Crumbly. I want to cover that.
Yeah, he's close.
You got me ready. You got me ready to do it.
He's like 20 minutes from me.
Yeah, I think we should do that. That's a crazy one. That actually would spark a very much needed conversation about parents.
There's a lot going on in that case. It's got to do with parents and firearms and school and the counselors and the role of everybody that everybody has that works in the school system.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health, the signs. There's a lot going on in that case.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he did it, but there's a lot more to it than just him.
Mm-hmm.
And Mal, what do you got? Don't you have what's your pre-recorded video?
It's about, I swear, the last like 3 pre-recorded videos, their name has been Tiffany. I'm not doing this on purpose, but her name's Tiffany. Valiente, I think is how you pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
They ruled it an unalive, but it's real. They should have really done a suspicious death because.
Oh, okay. How old was she?
This happened in 2015. She was 18 years old and she got hit by a train.
Oh my God.
It's horrible. Horrible. But that will be out tomorrow. And then I'm looking into this new case that actually Erica, I freaking love her, but we always talk on Instagram and she sent me this. And I have been like knee deep in it. And it's, I don't know if y'all have heard of it. His name's Jared. And he was brutally murdered in front of his 2-year-old daughter.
Oh my God.
Florida. It's horrible. Candace, the one from Tiffany, that one, she lived in New Jersey. I do have one about Tiffany from Georgia, though, already up on my channel.
I'm waiting for something to happen with this one. I'm waiting for a press conference for Debbie.
Mm.
And that I got a bad feeling about that family of 4 in Michigan. Do you know about them, Mal?
No.
I keep hearing about that too.
So there's a guy, his wife, and their 2 autistic sons, and the guy is all delusional and like manic paranoid or whatever you want to call it. He thinks people are after him.
Yep.
And they left their house, left their phones, and took off. And they were spotted a day later in the UP, and then they disappeared for like 5, 6, 7 days. And then they ended up tracking them down in this city, and their van's like loaded with shit. Like,
I did hear about that.
Yes,
So
their grandma who needed to be taken care of.
Yeah, and somebody else is there taking care of her now, but they're still on the road. And the police talked to him again. He called 911 from home and talked to the cops for 2 hours. They come out. Yep. And then they took off, and then they were spotted in the UP. Then they found him in Wisconsin, and they intervened and talked to him and came to the conclusion that they didn't have to intervene. Like, they were not 5150 or, like mental or nothing like that. And that they're on their own and they're fine. And so they let them go. And I got a bad feeling about them. I got a weird, either he knows something that we don't, where they're actually in danger somehow, or he's so delusional that he might take his whole family out to protect them. So I just got a weird feeling something bad's going to happen.
I need to look more into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're still on the road right now, somewhere in Wisconsin, somewhere.
I did see that pop up, and I was like, "What?"
And they should have took him in. They should have took talked to the kids and the wife and took him in and evaluated him and shit, like a 3-day hold or something.
Yeah.
Something, and they didn't. They let him go. And he doesn't talk like he wants to hurt anybody. He's trying to protect them, but. So either there's something going on that is deep that we don't know about.
Right.
Where he's genuinely afraid for his family. He said it's got to do with 911 somehow. Or he's going to do something so that other people can't get him. I don't know. I just got a weird feeling about it.
He's going to do something so other people can't. Okay.
I'm scared.
Take them all out on purpose. Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. He's gonna, and they were caught on surveillance in that gas station. One of the gas and the mom and the son didn't look like they were very happy. Like it's that's a bad one too.
And they're staying off grid. They don't have their phones. They're not going to hotels. They're avoiding cameras it took them a whole week to figure out where they went after that gas station. So
that is crazy.
For sure.
And I have no clue where they're headed. No clue.
I want to know what you're talking about. You have a lot on Debbie.
Me?
Yeah, you said you got some info on Debbie, but you're waiting.
Well, yeah, because I know where Amanda was that morning before they found her mom. Yeah.
I did see.
I got an idea why Debbie might have been up in that area.
I did see that. Now, I don't know. So on the Facebook group that I follow on Debbie's case, it said on there that I wish I can find it right now. I think I screenshotted it. But the police had called her to tell them that they had found her mom. Okay. I think it says, spoke with daughter to inform her the van was located by police. She stated she is in Rayburn now looking for her mom. So was she told where the ping was, and that's why she was in that area looking?
Yeah. So what happened was she was down in Athens, where they live.
Right.
The police tell her that they got an approximate location on the ping. She goes racing up to Raven County, which is Clayton is kind of dead center of it.
Mm-hmm.
And how she missed the van, we don't know. But she flew up there and that's where she's going looking. Walmart, Aldi's, all over the place. And then they call her at 156 and tell her they located the van and that approximate location. So she flew down from there. That's how she got there so quick.
Okay.
So to me, that's just, I know you guys don't think so, but I don't think she has anything to do with it. And every little step of the way, she's frantic to find her mom. And even in this case, and now how she missed the van driving, I guess because she would be looking in like store parking lots and wherever like that. And this thing, it's a rental van, so it's not the regular vehicle. It's pulled tight to the wood line. So if you're not paying attention or whatever, you don't know, you haven't seen the van all day, every day. You might gotta remember she only came back 2 days before that in the state. So I could see how she could miss it if she's like flying up there to look. But yeah.
Jennifer, oh my gosh, if you want to email me, you can email me at crimetimewithmal@gmail.com. I am literally in the process of editing her video now, and it will be up tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm sorry, I just saw that comment. She knows Tiffany's family, the girl that got hit by the train, and they all believe, like everyone that I have seen, everyone's saying that she did not do this. And y'all, if y'all watch that video, I feel like y'all will have the same conclusions.
Who do they think did it?
I don't know. Y'all.
So like she was pushed instead of like walked in front of it kind of thing?
Dusty. Y'all have to watch it. I think she was placed there. I honestly think she was placed there.
Like,
I don't think she was alive when she was put there.
Okay. Gotcha.
Huh.
And there's reasoning for that. Like there's like evidence to back why I think that up. I'm curious to see what Jennifer thinks. They think it's foul play. A lot of weird things. Yes, a lot of weird things. Like, I was looking into this and I'm like, what? What? And
Oh, what happened with the other girl you were covering? They
who?
found her?
Yes, Madison. Oh, well, I guess. I don't know. I posted on my community tab. So everybody, if y'all are familiar with Madison Riff, the one that ran away with her boyfriend, on October 14th, law enforcement posted that she was located safely and was being returned to her family's house. But 3 days after that, or like a few days after that, her brother still posted that Madison is still missing, and her mom still posted that. But her mom reposted that law enforcement post saying that she was found. But then later on, she still said that Madison was found and all that. That was at that last live that I did. So I don't know. Brittany just left me. She asked me a question and she dipped.
So it's all confusing whether she was really found or not.
I don't know. It's very odd. The death doula, if you're talking about Tiffany Valiente, I hope Jennifer, let me know if I'm pronouncing her last name right. She's in New Jersey. Yeah, I don't know if Madison is found or not. It's very conflicting. So, I don't know. Oh, Madison Riff. Maybe that's who you're talking about. I don't know. I reached out to the brother or to her mom. I don't remember, y'all. Either her mom or her brother. And I haven't heard anything back. So, I don't know. I think it's weird. And I haven't, like, her brother and her mom haven't posted anything about that since then.
There's so many that are bizarre, you know what I mean, with weird circumstances.
Right.
Like Heidi Plank, that's another one.
Yes.
That one's bizarre too.
Yeah, very bizarre. It's confusing. So
But I don't know. A lot of them hit dead ends. You know, like Heidi Plank. It's people think it's the ex-boss, something having to do with him, and like this one here. You know, Quinton. It's a dead end. The only thing you can do is look,
right,
or wait for police to find something or come out with something new. And like Debbie, there's nothing more unless they come out with something. So that's what's frustrating, I think, for a lot of people, is because it's going, and then all of a sudden it's a dead stop. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. And Gracie, yes, Gracie was found, which is awesome. I
was going to look for one in Michigan that's new.
Oh, okay. Well, Jennifer, I mispronounced her name in the video, but if you watch a lot of my videos, you will see that I do that often. And I don't mean anything by it. I just can't speak English, apparently. I do have faith. Yeah, I do have faith they'll find out what happened to Debbie and to Quinton. I really do. I think it just might take a little time. But if that means that we get a solid conviction, then that's what it means.
You are you up on the one? I forget the kid's name. He was driving a Jeep, and he was out in the desert somewhere. He was headed to his job or something.
Oh no, not
no. And they found his Jeep wrecked.
Yes, I did do that case. Oh my gosh.
And somebody tried to start it like over 100 times, and they found his clothes, all his clothes scattered. Yeah, there's a couple like that where they take their clothes off.
Hold
on. Those are weird ones.
Somebody's gonna put it in the comments before I can find it. I can think of his last name. It starts with an R. Or his first name. What is it?
You know what I'm talking about, though, where he took his clothes off?
Yep.
Or somebody did, yeah. Daniel Robinson, yeah.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
What you guys know? The girl that drove, she got in a fight with her boyfriend, and they found her car sitting on a railroad tracks, running with the door open, with her phone on the ground, and
What?
she's never been seen since. Yeah, her car was found the next morning, just sitting there running, still, with the door open, with her phone on the ground.
I just don't understand. Oh my gosh. Who is that?
The girl, I forget her name. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, that's another weird one. There's a bunch. There's all kinds of that people don't even cover on these channels.
Oh no, they don't.
There's just like so many.
That's why I usually cover multiple cases a week, just because there's so many and I want to get the word out.
Mm-hmm.
And like hardly anybody talks about any of these cases. Like I did one a month ago about Michael Bryson. Nobody knows about that case, and that video tanked because nobody knows about that case. And he literally vanished in the woods during a birthday party at a rave.
There's like 600,000 people a year, which is like 2,000 a day or something like that. But even if 90% of them are found right away, like runaways or whatever, or adults that just take off on their spouses or whatever, even if you say 90% of them are found right away, that still leaves 200 a day.
Yep.
That go missing that aren't found in the U.S. 200 a day, every day.
Insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, we'll continue. I'm going to continue spreading the word about different cases. I got the Tiffany going up tomorrow, and then I have another pre-record going up on Friday of another girl that's missing. So
like I was telling Brittany, I think it'd be cool. I don't want to do a true crime channel, but I think it'd be cool, like, to highlight like 5 at the beginning of each live.
Yes.
Like, just go through their name, age, where they went missing from, like, like a little 1 minute or 2 minute thing, and then go to and then do like 5 of them every time different before you go into your case you're talking about. I think that'd be really cool.
That is a really good idea, just to get their word out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, picture up, all of it. Yes.
Like the missing poster, and then go through their little, like about them and how the circumstance or whatever.
Yes, I agree. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, Connie. For the members, I'll make it go live a little early so y'all can watch it ahead of time, just as like a bonus for y'all. So if you're not a member and you want to join, yeah, I like that idea, Scotty, a lot.
Yeah, and that way, you're still like doing the case that you're doing, but it highlights like unknown ones,
Mm-hmm.
that need to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe somebody that lives in that town or that area are like, whoa, I've seen that person before. So, you know what I mean? It might turn on a light bulb for somebody. Yeah, you never know.
Maybe like every Monday we can go live and we can do like Missing Mondays and do that before we talk about a case.
Yeah, or like if you do a Missing Monday, you could do a whole live and like rip through 20 of them real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. What do y'all think about Missing Mondays? And just throw in a bunch of missing people that nobody talks about, hears about, just a quick synopsis of their cases.
Because you never know who's watching and what area they're from.
Right.
If they know them or seen them or...
Like, I don't hear anybody talking about Tiffany, and there's a viewer on here that literally knows Tiffany,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people are saying they like it. Cool. We should do that. We'll get together, Scotty.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I was going to look for one in Michigan that's fresh. Yeah. Cold cases are kind of hard. You kind of got to be a detective or whatever. But like a new one I was gonna find one that's close to me so I could go and cut because I like footwork. I like on the ground footwork.
Yes.
Being in the area, and it's hard for me because I can't afford to just like drive all over the country for these
Yeah, I
things.
can't afford that, and I
Right.
with 2 kids.
But I was gonna find one close that I could do and go and cover and do kind of like the way I did summer, like show the area and then off camera like search,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
would
and do what I could do to help. But
yes. Yeah, we got to bring that up to Brittany. I think that's a great idea.
I've been telling her for like a month to like at the beginning of her things just like throw out a few names of missing
Well,
people
we'll do like a dedicated thing, like Missing Mondays.
and
Every
go through like a
Monday.
bunch of them.
Or yeah, like either every Monday or every 2 weeks or something like that. We'll do it. What does?
Mm-hmm.
So all y'all can get together and just go over the cases y'all are doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, there's people watching all over the world.
Yeah.
And if y'all have any cases that y'all want, send them in. Email me or Scotty, do you have an email they can email you at?
Yeah, ScottySkulls@gmail. Everything. I'm Scotty Skulls. Everything. Facebook, Instagram.
Okay. ScottySkulls@gmail.
Yeah. Yeah. People have told me that I should do a true crime for just Detroit.
You should.
Because there's you couldn't even cover everything in Detroit. Like there's so much crime and like between murders and burglaries and home invasions and missing people. There's just so much. Just in the city of Detroit, you could like
do
have a whole channel just for that. Yeah.
Welcome, Connie. Yeah, Candace, 5 or 10 per episode. I agree.
Yeah, and just like a minute.
Yeah.
You know, a minute or two a piece. Just kind of rip through it, and then do like 5, and then start with your main subject.
Yeah.
You know, kind of how you're waiting for people to join the show at the beginning. That would be your thing.
I agree. I love that idea. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I'm thinking either. Georgia has a lot also. I'm thinking.
Yeah, Atlanta, right? You could just pick Atlanta, and you could just do all
and
of it.
Atlanta's huge on trafficking. Huge.
It could be you could do a whole channel just called Atlanta True Crime. You know what I mean? It could just be all Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm surprised people aren't doing that.
I know.
And they're there, right? So they could get like on the ground footage because they're not. It's Yep.
I need to. Maybe we can do like focus on one state per Missing Monday.
Oh, and do the whole show on people in that state. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then
so it'd take a year. It'd take a year just to do the first however many in each state. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea.
YouTube milk carton. That's right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because, I mean, we don't, even in Walmart, like you go, you know, you'll have it in your Walmart where there's like missing people in the area on the billboard.
We only have one in my area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have one.
I'm kind of out there though. I'm not like where there's a lot of people.
Yeah, we've got one in ours, but there's like missing people everywhere. We should definitely do like an episode for 5 to 10 people in the same state, and then the next episode will be a different state with 5 to 10 people. I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it probably won't get like everybody won't jump on it like they do, like with Kylie Rodney or Dylan Rounds or one of these ones.
Right.
But at least it's out there. Yeah, and you're talking about it.
Hyder said that she has a case that I want to talk to Britt about her mother from Michigan. Okay.
And I would pick like fresh ones.
Yes.
That are like, and try to get the ones that are bizarre, like not the normal, like not a teenage runaway per se, like more of a, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like something, yeah.
Yeah. Well, runaways can be tricky.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, I think we're going to end it here.
Okie dokie. I'll drop.
Missing Monday, Milk Carton Monday, Mystery Monday. Yes. We got to talk, y'all. Let's talk about it. And we'll put it to action. Maybe we'll start November, like the beginning of November, because it's Halloween next Monday. So we'll do it next Monday. And let's talk, Scotty. You're on the Discord, right?
I'm on Brittany's Discord.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I need to get with you so we can talk more about this and the cases.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because at first it'd be quite a bit of homework, like figuring it out. And
Right.
how to get, pick which ones. But then
that's what I'm saying. At least November. Give us time to get some cases together.
Yeah. Because we got to know what we're talking about.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to just come on and be like, so. Yeah, agreed. Well, thank you for joining, Scotty, as always.
No problem. I'll drop off and let you close your show.
All right.
Thanks for having me on.
Anytime.
All right, later.
Good night. All right, y'all. Well, Missing Monday, y'all vote. I'll put on my community tab tomorrow what y'all want it to be called. I'll put like a little poll. Missing Monday, Milk Carton Monday, blah, blah, blah. So, or I'll just have y'all suggest some things. And thank you so very much for joining us on this live. Thank you, all the members. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate y'all so much. Yes, Candace, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out, everyone. I appreciate y'all mods. Y'all stay tuned for tomorrow's video, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Have a good night. I love y'all. Thanks, Candace. Thanks, Shorty, Small Town, Kathy, Connie. Love y'all so much. Gregory, bye.